What's going on? It is your girl, Queen Quick. Look at me. I am glowing. Yeah, no filter at all. Who? I'm just charging them a thing. You know, I still be rigging stuff up. So bear with me. Bear with me. Uh, yeah. So, what's going on? This is Dear Unity. Public service announcement. Anybody that know that's been looking at these videos, Dear Unity is basically like an open diary for me. It's a memo diary. It's something that I do not promote. I just basically do these videos so I can go back and look at it, because I'm not good at writing. For as like writing down everything I want to do is because I talk too much. So yeah, I rather just talk on a video camera and just get it all out, and then just, you know, upload it, and then I can just go back and look at it, and you know, if I want to in the future or whatever. Yeah. And oh yeah, and another thing, I do Ebonic sign language, so if you see me talking with my hand a lot, just know, yeah, you know, that's just what that is. No pun intended. So okay, today is, let's see, today is what? Today is January the 19th, 2022. Okay, so peep game. I just then got off of work. My little sister came over because, as you guys can see, if you guys see it, now this supposed to be like a red. Because I said that I want to do like try new colors and stuff like that for the I want to do like colors and stuff, you know, like I want to pick a color every month and then dye my hair, because I'm going to keep my hair short. I done already got my barber on deck, the dude I'm going to have, because I like my stuff tapered down. See, I just went the other day and he tapered me down. I'm finna get them waves flowing. See, I ain't gonna go all the way butch with it, but you know, like this is the lowest I ever go. Like I don't mind my size and back being real low. I just have to keep a little hair at the top. But I know you guys can't see it, you know. But if you can see it, it's supposed to be red. Cause I did a on Instagram. I did like a poll far as like, I was like, what color should I get? Red, blonde, brown, or purple? And majority of the votes was red. So I was like, cool, I get red. So I got something called intense red and magenta and mixed it together, thinking I'm finna get me some type of boom red. But no, it came out like this. And first of all, I don't want nobody to think, because it's still wet right now, because, well, it has foam on it. I haven't even curled it. So when it get dry, I curl it and all that type of stuff. It'd be real cute. But look, I'm glowing today. You know, the lashes, lip gloss. Mwah. Not just saying. But yeah, so the thing is why the reason why it's probably so dark too is because I didn't bleach my hair. So this is like a semi-permanent. So to find out, they say like if you don't really bleach it and then put a color on, it might not be as loud as you want to. But I'm gonna rock it, because to be honest with you, I do not want to do bleach. That is one thing I'm terrified of, because it'll eat your stuff out worse than acid. Be whoosh, you blink and your shit be dry. And you know, I just didn't seen and heard too many terrifying stories. And don't get me wrong, you know, for the people that's out there, they're probably like, oh, I do it all the time. That's cool. You know, I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't used to bleach or nothing like that back in the day when I was younger. Not a kid anymore. In my early 20s, one time my kinfolk had did me a hairstyle where it was 3 colors in the back of my head, 3 different type of blondes. Like, what? Oh no, I'm gonna have to get with my daughter so she can actually show me how to, so I can like do a video reacted to some of my old pictures, or me and my kids reacted to my old pictures, because you know, there's just something that I said I was gonna do today. Let's get into what I want to talk about. Today is January the 19th, 2022. Where is my mindset at? What I got going on? Okay, the hair dye. I just gave a whole rundown of the hair dye. I will be trying to do another color every month. See, this is the ink. I'm thinking about, because I'm doing a photo shoot. So I want to do every color. I don't know. It might be blue, purple, pink, orange. I'm just going to try until like I really just get tired of doing it. But yeah, no more black. No more black hair. So yeah, I did want to let that be known. 2022 is color, because we are living color. No, that ain't how it go. Okay, cool. So yeah, so I'm dyeing my hair every month a different color. If you have any suggestions, hit your girl up. If you really be looking at my videos, hit me up and let me know what color you think it look real cute on me. Valentine's Day is February 14th. So okay, anybody that know, I take like a lot of pictures. I take pictures for as like I got some Valentine's Day pictures. So back in the cut, like a couple of years ago, my brother, my youngest brother, I'm the oldest, my brother, I was dealing with wanting to do photo shoots and stuff like that, but not feeling comfortable to like, do it in front of people. It's so funny because when people see some of my pictures that I have that was photo shoots and stuff like that, they be like, oh my God, you're such versatile. You have a look. You could be this and that. And then, no, I'm a deer in headlights. Like, I cannot, like, I always had like something with like being in a room full of people and the camera on me. No, I freeze up. Seriously, I freeze up. So, my brother had purchased me a camera. That's when I first, I had a camera. I had a camera that one of my ex had brought me. He brought me the camera plus the iPod. No, not tripod. He brought me that, and he just was like investing in my dream because at that time I wanted to do a blog. So he brought that for me. I appreciated that. I started my blog. I am Unity. I told you guys I had this vision back in 2013. So bam. I started doing it and stuff like that, and what happened? Okay, yeah, because I gotta hear you because this time. So I started doing the blog and stuff like that, and I had this camera. So my brother, he is so sweet. Me and my brother's like this. I am my brother's keeper. I promise you that. Don't mess with him. Period. Because you ain't never seen me get gutter until you mess with my bro. But anyways, he basically, purchased the camera, and he purchased this expensive camera that was like top flight security, and he started doing all my photo shoots. So anytime if you see any of my photos or whatever, then I was like, I did a photo shoot. That is my brother. He is the only person who ever took pictures, of me and all that type of stuff. And on top of that, I always feel more comfortable because it is my brother. Then on top of that, I don't have to worry about somebody keeping all these, photos of me, and then they only giving me a certain amount. So that's the good thing about it, because I be hearing like a lot of crazy ass stories, which, by law and by right, if you sign a release form, a photographer can use your pictures however they want to. But who wants to sit up here and be doing photo shoots with different people or different, other things and stuff like that? And then next thing you know, it's some pictures of you from 2000 and whatever, and you could be on a minister. You in the future, you something else. You ain't even thinking about them pictures. You ain't even had that mindset when you was doing them pictures. And then next thing you have somebody like, oh, I got this picture of her when she was. And I just always kind of thought like that. And like I said, I'm not as comfortable doing photo shoots in front of everybody. So my brother purchased the camera. I do photos like every year for my birthday, and then I also do photos for my brand. Anyways, long story short, he is selling his equipment. He came in 2 weeks ago and was just like, I'm going to sell my equipment. I want to know if you're going to buy it. At first I did not want to buy it because I'm just like, this is your dream. We're gonna do us a business together. Why? And then I thought about it, and I'm like, Quee, be mindful. First of all, he's giving me a extremely discount. And that's just because it's my sister. I mean, just because my brother. And then on top of that, he was just like, well, you're doing your podcast, you're doing your blog. You'll be more useful for this. He was like, yeah, I'm not all into it. And that just shows you how pureness, a bond can be. Because my brother, honestly, when I thought about it, I was like, he probably was only doing it because of me anyway. Like, he was just, he believed in me. He believed in my dream. He knew how I felt about, every and anybody taking pictures. So he did it. And now he's at that place where he's just like, oh yeah, I'm going to do something else. But hey, you can have all this equipment that I brought. So be on the lookout, because I did not want to get into the photography side of it. I wanted him to do the photography, because I do all the creative. Like, if you look at any of my pictures, I do the I did the outfits, I did the creative mindset of how I want it to be. My brother is the person with the camera, so be on the lookout. But anyways, I'm doing a Valentine photo shoot / branding shoot, because I need to get some more photos for my brand and stuff like that, my podcast, my website. So yeah, that's what I'm doing next month for Valentine. And then also, I wanted to, since I'm so big on self-care, I wanted it to be focused around self-care. Okay, blog and podcast. Everybody that knows I Am Unity is my blog / website. Check that out. And then I also have a podcast, and yeah, I started to do some more shows. As far as my podcast, Pressure with Queen Quee, like I said, that's more so of my personality side. That's like, if you want to really kind of get to know me and kind of pick my brain, because I know a lot of times people be like, I wonder if this person like this and that. Really, you could probably find out more about me through either this YouTube channel, Dear Unity, or you can my podcast. Because think about it, I'm talking about views and opinions and what do I feel and how do I think. So yeah, if you listen to my podcast, you will honestly be like, okay, this is her mindset, or this what she think about these type of things. And then you can either, then you can place a judgment, because I literally didn't, think about it. Like, I'm just being honest with you. Like, if you get to know a person, you're talking to them, you're asking them questions, and then like you waiting on their response, because then you kind of figure out what type of person is you gonna vibe with them or not. So check out the podcast, Pressure with the Queen Queen, and let me know what you think. So even, like I said, per se, this year I'm going to upload more motivation, like far as more motivation clips. On top of the motivation clips, I wanted to do different type of segment. I want to do hot topic. I want to do Ask Queen, which is kind of like a strawberry letter type of thing. I wanted to do break down that bar, which is crazy because it's hard for me to break down that bar. But nevertheless, I am going to try to do different topics, because I'm just being honest with you, it is so hard. And I commend people that actually do podcasting and shows by themselves without co-hosts and different people. It's because that you really have to feed off your own energy. But since I'm the type of person that I love feedback or whatever, I want to make sure that I have a way to connect with my audience. I want to be able to have people to call in or leave messages or just give me that different reviews, because I know if y'all anything like me, I be all in people comments. Like, when I see something posted, sometimes I go straight to the comments, because it amazes me how so many people have different views on different type of things. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the Pressure. And as far as I Am Unity, like I say, I'm going to just try to book as many, at least 10 interviews. My goal within 6 months, I'm going to say, is to have 100 interviews. I really would like to have 100 interviews in each category, which is entrepreneur and I Am Unity. I mean, inspirational person. But regardless of the fact, I want to have 100 plus. I'm going to say plus, because I don't want to limit myself. Your tongue is very powerful. But I want to at least have 100 interviews within 6 months. So yeah, I know I gotta be busy. I gotta be on it. So with the I Am Unity, it's an inspirational blog. It's for people to go to, and then they honestly, kind of get inspired, because a lot of times we go through stuff, and it might take us to look at other people's stories and be like, you know what, I was talking about this and complaining about this, but it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. So yeah, I Am Unity. What's I Am Unity is my website. That's inspiration. Pressure with Queen Queen is my podcast, and that's more so of, just the raw uncut version of me. Two different things. Thrift Queen. This gonna be the last thing I talk about, because I'm just over here trying to figure out some stuff. Thrifting. Okay, so peep game. Anybody that personally knows me, I am like a fashionista in my own right. You see what I'm saying? Like, I have always, first of all, before wigs was even popping, I was wearing wigs and doing different type of hairstyles and wearing different type of looks. Like, I dare to be different. I always been like that ever since I was in high school. 10th grade year, cut my hair in a mohawk. That's why people like, oh, you cut your hair off. I'm like, listen, I was in the 10th grade begging my mom to cut my hair. She let me cut it and I rocked it. Anybody that know what's up? Y'all know, y'all remember me with the mohawk, and I rocked it for at least probably until my senior year. It might have been my junior year too. I went ahead and just started wearing different stuff, but that was my stilo. Like, that was me, you know. So I dare to be different. If everybody doing left, I'm going right. If everybody wearing long, I'm wearing short. So yeah, I'm always ahead of that. So anyways, I'm inspired by this girl named Thrift Nail or something. I ran across her page. She is doing like, she's into thrifting. Oh my god, fashionista. She popping. So she basically, you know, kind of just like make up different styles by going thrifting. Anybody that know, I ain't trying to be funny, I've been on to thrifting. I had this vision. That's why I want to let people know, when you have a vision, go for it. Stop always waiting for the perfect time. It's always good to go ahead and start it and just get a head start on it, because then you can actually see your progress. It's stop waiting for, oh, I'm waiting on the perfect time. I'm waiting on, you know, I got to have everything in a row. No, just start. Just start. Because I had that vision. I've been thrifting, I'm going to say, ever since 2015 or 16. And I was actually addicted to it. It was so bad to the point where I had to stop, because I was literally buying up everything. Didn't even have no hangers to put the stuff on. Don't want to leave. So it's like I'm hoarding all this stuff, and then I'm wearing half of it because it's kind of like I can't wear it all the time, and da-da-da. I was just buying it because of the deals. It's even hard for me to go into stores now and shop at Ross and Marshalls and all these name brands and stuff, because I'm so addicted to thrifting. Because a lot of stuff that I get, I come out there with 2 trash bag full of clothes for like $50 or $60, versus if I go to a regular store or whatever, I'm paying for $50 or $60. I probably got at least 2 pieces. Nothing. So it's very addicting. Anyways, so just running into that and being inspired by her, I am going to start me like a thrifting page. Like, as I always tell people, you do not have to break the budget to like be fashionable. Like, a lot of stuff, and it's so funny because people used to be like, they're like, oh, I like your hair. I'm like, girl, this wig, and it was like $15. Or they'd be like, oh, I like that outfit. That is so cute. You dress so cute. Thrift. And this was $2. And somebody was just like, why do you say that? Why do you, I think my sister, somebody was like, why do you always tell people that? Like, I'm like, because I want people to know, like, why they compliment me and stuff like that. Yes, this is a budget. Like, I have never, people are like, you don't have to look like what you're going through. Even when I was not having as much money or didn't have a lot of stuff going for myself, I always look presentable. And I was like, okay, let me give this to like for single females or single mothers out there with a lot of kids and stuff like that. I want to be able to, even with this thrift stuff, I also want to show people how you can be fashionable on a budget. And then on top of being fashionable, I want to do like makeovers on different type of people, and kind of like get into the atmosphere of the vision of dressing people and doing my little thing or whatever. Because what people fail to realize, it's not only broke people that go thrifting. Like, I never got that. They say vintage. That's another word for thrifting. But it's like, it kills me when people feel like, well, no, that's wrong. I can't do thrifting, and somebody else wore them clothes. Okay, but I mean, regardless of the fact, I do believe in I believe in that saying, another person trash is another person treasure. Do you know how much time I have went into the thrift store and I was just amazed, because I was just like, it's no way that this person threw this away. Now, they could have been tired, or they didn't got their word, they did their justice. But in my eyes, I was like, oh my God, it'd be like, oh my goodness, I could do so much. So I got to wrap it up because my film running low on my camera. But I will be doing thrifting. I'm gonna go into details probably next time I do a Dear Unity. But I will be getting into the thrifting, getting back into the thrifting. I'm gonna do photo shoots. I need to get back on this technology stuff with my daughters. I wanna actually even with my YouTube channel, you guys, I wanna start cooking, showing y'all I can cook. I wanna start cooking. I wanna start doing my Dear Unity. Of course, I upload my podcast. So for people that cannot find me or don't like to get on Spotify and Anchor, I always upload my podcast to my YouTube channel so people can. Because if you're anything like me, I honestly listen to a lot of people and commentary on YouTube. I don't even go to the apps. Even though I'm on Spotify and stuff there, I don't even go to those apps to listen to people. Like, I literally look at YouTube all day. So that's the reason why I uploaded my podcast up stuff. So I'm going to also try to get more active into my YouTube. I want to do questions and answers. I'm just gonna do a little bit more stuff and kind of open up because I do want people to always like look back, and it's just a journey. Like, I want to be able to look back and upload these videos or think about how far I went. That's the reason why I do Dear Unity, is to kind of like put it out there in the atmosphere. Like, this is my mindset, this is what I was thinking, this is what I was going through. You'll be so surprised. I honestly, like, probably like 2 weeks ago, I really went down to my very first audio, Dear Unity. And sometimes I even look at some pictures or videos that I did. That's the reason why I was just like, when I come on here, I don't always want to be dressed up, made up, got makeup on, got my hair done. Because, hey, it's going to be days where I'm like, this is my diary. This is like my video diary. I want to be able to look back, or my kids to look back, or when I finally make it where I want to be at in life, I really want to be like, I'm using one of these clips for manifestation. Like, yeah, this is my motivation. I remember being in the car, sitting down, talking about this, and I just want to put good vibes and stuff like that out there in the atmosphere. So yeah, I'm dreaming big. I'm gonna get back into one of these things. Gotta hit. And I was just telling my sister that I'm just like, listen, I was just like, stop being such in a rush, but just understand, like, it's people that's older than you that's not where they want to be. Your success might take out 2 or 3 years or whatever. See, I'm gonna have to wrap it up before I get deep because I'm a long-winded person, but I definitely get into more details in my next Dear Unity. Might do one tomorrow or something and just kind of go back into details. But if you stayed this long just to hear me ramble, you a real one. You a real one. Cause hey, look. But yeah, this the color, you guys. Listen, don't be talking about, oh yeah, it is not even curled. So it's kind of wet or whatever. I gotta go pick up my kids. Yeah, so yeah, it's still wet. I'ma curl it and stuff like that and just kind of like do the motions. Mwah! But thank you for tuning in. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Go check out my podcast. Go check out my website. The best thing you can do is give me feedback. Like, I'm just being honest. Even if you watch this video, just a simple thumbs up. If you don't want to leave a comment, just anything. Like, I appreciate it. Like, it warms my soul. Like, I'm at 11 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not even ashamed. So remember, today, January the 17th, I'm at 11 subscribers. But it's going to come a time where I got 1,000,000 plus. Period, poo. But yeah, so UNITY. Mwah!